and good morning on a Monday morning with Morning Coffee with Marcaida. And for this segment, before we start today, is being mindful of the moment, a practice we should all do. Take the time to just sit there and breathe. It's always the first thing to do, right? Deep breath and be mindful of the moment. And what I mean by that is, sometimes in this world we're so in a hurry to do everything. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You know, it's a very instant world we live in. We're so fast-paced. Technology has really gotten us multitasking so many things that we've created so many issues for ourselves to keep up with the times. Let's not forget how things used to be and how things were simpler when we knew how to take time for ourselves during the day. Who's got the time to do that? You do, because you control your own time. You're the one who controls your own destiny. I can take the time off, like now, first thing in the morning, take a deep breath, do my prayers, give my thanks, and after that set the tone for the day, and just experience this, the here and now. Can't think about the future. That hasn't happened yet. Can't have expectations, because then that gets my head going all bananas in there of what could happen. And I can't live in the past. The past is there to give me lessons. So some of the things about being mindful of the moment is that if I stop and be mindful of what's happening the here and now, I have a sense of control. Because this is all I can control. I can control what have happened. I can control what's in the future. I can control this very second. And that at least gives me a sense of fulfillment that I'm in control of what's I'm going. I can't control other people, but I can control this moment, this time. The mindfulness thing is also to take the time, and they say, take the time and smell the roses. Take the time for yourself to experience what's happening right now. Not what's going to happen later, or not what happened yesterday. Because these are the things that to me are experiential, so that we grow. We grow from our experiences. If I take the time to just breathe and just be, I can see what's happening around me clearer. If it's a pain thing that I'm going, it makes me think that, what? Just like everything else, the pain will end. How? I'm going to end. My life will end. So the pain will stop, like all my troubles will stop too, right? But know that there's a reason why I'm experiencing this. How do you have fun or how do you experience something bad? I can't know the good if there's no bad. I can't know sorrow if there's no happiness, and happiness if there's no sorrow, and all these things just to experience this. I think I'm put in this world to experience everything. That's why there are such things as necessary evils. These things that have happened. Why would you be so angry? No. If they didn't do that to you, I would have not responded this way. And these are the thoughts that I got for living in the moment. One of the things when in martial way, let's relate to martial arts. When you're a beginner and you have these students or beginners, they're always asking, well, what if I do this? What if I do that? Before you know it, you have like 20 what-if questions, and nobody got the time to train because they're all they were asking was the what-ifs. But if they just took the time to be patient with themselves and start learning, be in a moment. No, don't worry about it, just learn this. Learn this so that all those what-ifs that you're looking at won't be any more these anticipated moves, but they're going to be educational that, no, these are the logical processes that are going to happen because you already know from training the basics. In other words, if you come up thinking, I want to have a fast car, I want to have the Lamborghini or these, super fast cars, I want to have this souped-up car, everything, stop. First, learn to drive, because that's the most important thing. Once you learn to drive, these other things will come. Be in the moment, relax, take time off for yourself, and slowly build up to that. Experience the good things. Even great food takes time to be cooked, right? Forget the instant coffee, the instant food, the hamburgers, the fast foods, that's all crap. Try to have the gourmet foods that take time. It takes time to marinate, to simmer, and cook properly. Be patient with yourself, but first be in the moment. Enjoy the processes. Enjoy being a student. A lot of us are so in a hurry to start having the finished product that we don't even enjoy the process of being a student, of absorbing all these things. One of the things that I enjoy doing is teaching. But one of the things that I also enjoyed was being a student, because my teacher said, be inspired to learn. Because when you're inspired to learn, then you'll be inspired to share that with other people. And when you're inspired to share that with other people, you've learned how to be an inspirational teacher. And when you're an inspirational teacher, you start to be inspired to pass on knowledge, and the cycle happens. It's all inspired work of beautiful things. turn something negative into positive simply by looking at it from a different point of view, and you'll start to see the pros and cons. If people like to weigh the pros and cons of everything else, take a negative, because when you turn it around, there might be a different view that has a positive meaning to you. And all that is not possible if we don't take the time to be mindful of what's happening right now. We always talk about awareness, right? You have to be aware of your environment and everything else. Not just for protection, but be aware of the beautiful things around you. Because when you're so aware of that, you start to see that, I'm here focused on this negative thing, but I go, oh man, I'm having problems with this. I'm anxious about this program and everything, and all these other things that are all the way. Oh, look, coffee. If I just took the time to say, hey, look, there's something beautiful in front of you, yet you're all worried about everything out there and worried about things that may never happen, but don't miss out on what's beautiful in front of you. Take the time for the moment, guys. So, I hope you guys start out your Monday a good way. Your morning cup of joe. Be mindful of the beautiful things around you guys, because it's there. Have a good one.